So, just what can Success GPS do for you and your business? Good afternoon everyone, I'm Andy Henderson, your Sherpa guide, live from Forward Thinking. This is Sherpa Guidance episode 49, and I'm on a mission to impact the lives of 1 million people through the work that I do, impacting people's lives, helping them create careers, businesses, or just lives by design. Because in a world full of uncertainty, I want to bring you some certainty. And the only way we can achieve that is by asking ourselves questions from within and creating our vehicle in the outside world to take us to that place. Yeah, to give us that certainty. So what is Success GPS and what can it do for your business? Well, Success GPS is an 8-week coaching program, and it's designed for business owners who know they're so much more capable of the results that they're experiencing, who know they have businesses, they have people in those businesses, that they know there's so much trapped potential in those businesses, and they can't figure out for the life of them what it is that they need to do to unlock all that potential and deploy it in such a way that helps them generate more customers, more impact with those customers, more happy, really sort of happy customers who are like partners almost, who are part of the DNA of the business, and help increasing revenue, profitability, and ultimately it's going to give you a feeling of fulfillment. It's going to give you a feeling of fulfillment, of clarity, of peace, of winning, of progress, of purpose, and it's going to keep you on the rails. It's going to keep you on the right track. And when you see obstacles hitting you once you've gone through Success GPS, those obstacles turn from this being massive, gigantic, like brick walls in front of you to just little things that you just move to the side, because nothing will stop you from moving towards that place you want to be in the future. So how does it all work? How does Success, hi Ben, hi Mark, how does Success GPS actually work, and how does it give a benefit to your business if you decide to enroll and work with me over 8 weeks, over 6 months, or over a year? Well, listen, I've worked with over 300 businesses now over the last, 18 months to 2 years. And every single one of them has had a really, really big result from working with me, because I care. I'm not just one of these gurus out there who just pump you full of stuff and information and ask you to do all the work and, run away at the first sign of problems. It's my job to help you build a structure and a plan to help you build a business by design. A business that you want to build, a business that you're proud of, a business that inspires you and excites you every day, a business that's not in the trenches. It's absolutely head and shoulders above your competitors and above those people in the marketplace that you actually have an aspiration to be better than. I can help you do that. And what we do is we work together over 8 weeks. Now, depending on the kind of business you are, I work with solopreneurs and micro business owners. So business owners with like typically less than 10 members of staff, where they are the boss, they're in charge, they've got all the decisions to make. I also work with businesses that are larger, much larger, that have a board of directors or a senior management team, and I do the work with that particular team, maybe a project team or the board, whatever it is. So yeah, any business really, from startup or pre-start to £200 million revenue I've worked with over the last couple of years. So how does it work? Well, we work together over approximately 8 weeks, and it's really quite intense. And what it's going to do is, first of all, it's going to get you off that hamster wheel, because I know many of you are on the hamster wheel. Hello, Tony, how are you, mate? You're on the hamster wheel. You keep trying to move faster and faster and faster, just in the hope that you're going to be somewhere different at the end of the day than when you started the day. But that's not the right way to do it. What we need to do is get you off that hamster wheel so you stop moving. And we need to understand exactly where you are now in your business. What are the facts? What are the obstacles? What are the opportunities that you're not capitalizing on? Really understand what it feels like in your business today. And once we've done that, we're going to shoot right over to the destination. We're going to ask you, what does success mean to you? What's your version of success? People tell you, the world tells you not to be selfish. Selfishness is bad, but it's not. You've got to understand what you want out of your business. Why are you doing it? Why are you going through the pain of business ownership and growth? Because it's hard work. Why are you doing it? What do you want to achieve at the end of it? What is your version of success? What do you want ultimately your life to be like in the future once you've achieved success in your business? That's key. So we've got the start point, we know where you are, then we start to define where it is you want to be. Be selfish. This is about you, your desires, your motivation, your meaning. What's inside you. We need to extract that out. We need to define where you want to be in the future. What's the life that you want to live at the top of your mountain going to be like? We need to understand that. Then we need to understand exactly how your business needs to perform to give you that life. Because some of you, You want a multi-million pound business, 10, 20, 30, 40 million. Some of you might only want a £1 million business. Some of you might only want a £500,000 business or a £100,000 business. All of them are absolutely brilliant. If that's what you want, if that's what's going to give you the life that you want in the future, then that's what we need to put down. Revenue, profit in the future. How many customers you want to serve, in the next 5 or 10 years. We're building a business by design here. It's important that we do this work. So we're going to get this destination part really, really crystallised as well as the start point. And at that point, you've got a start point and a destination. And at that point, you can feel like you're making progress every day. Because until you define where you are and where you want to be, you're never going to feel like you're making progress between the two. So we're going to go through that. We're going to work with the next stage, which is about breaking that journey down into smaller chunks. So we've got a start point and a destination. There's a big gap between the two because it might be 5 or 10 years apart. So we need to break it down into chunks and set the right goals for the right reasons so that we keep you on track, give you that direction, and so you can celebrate wins along the way. Then once we've done that, we've got some direction. We know where we are, we know where we're going, we know the direction of travel. We've broken the stages down, so we've got different stages in the road. Then what we need to do is we need to understand how it is we're going to get there. Understanding our core services, understanding our dream buyer. What's the exact type of customer we want to serve, that we can give the most value to, that we fix all their pains and problems. Absolutely, massively important. We need to understand those things. We need to understand what result the customer wants and how we provide that result, how we take the customer's pains away, how we give them a big result. We need to understand the psychographics and what the customer looks like and feels like and their similar character traits. Then once we've got all that stuff, we need to start thinking about a marketing message. Once we've defined the marketing message to get their attention and bring them into your world, we need to then decide how to communicate that message to the wider marketplace to bring in more of your dream clients. We don't want any of these customers that you don't like. We've all got customers that we don't like and don't enjoy spending time with and don't enjoy working with because they don't pay us on time. They complain about everything. They're not very nice to deal with. Why are we dealing with those people? Let's just not deal with them. Let's just find customers who we love to deal with, where we solve all their pains and problems and we give them a result at the end. So once we've done all that, there's loads of stuff we're going to do. Really get really deep and dig right into your business. We're going to understand, the relationships that you have with your customers and that you need to keep them buying off you over a longer period, so that customer lifetime value increases. We're going to understand the partners that you might have now and the partners that you might need for your journey. We're going to understand the resources, the technology, the systems, the people, the machinery, if you have machinery, vehicles, if you have vehicles, cash in the bank. How much cash do we need? What are the things that we need to invest in? How much is it going to cost? And ultimately, how our revenues are going to grow and develop as time goes. Really, really important things. And once we've done all that, then on something like week 6, we then boil it all down into a step-by-step 12-step plan for you to get from where you are to your 12-month goals. Because once you hit those goals, and it's my job to make sure you get there, is you get this magical feeling called momentum. And that momentum is going to carry you on into year 2, and you're going to start climbing that mountain. You're going to start making massive progress steps, because by this point, you're full of self-belief, you're confident, you're making money, you're serving customers, your life is changing because you're building a business by design, and you're following this roadmap, you're following your own path to create the business that you want. So if you sat there right now thinking, no, it's not going to work for me, I'm never going to make anything, it's always going to be this hard, it's not. It's only going to be hard if you think it's going to be hard. Now, if you don't have a structure, if you don't have a map to go from A to B, if you don't know how you're going to get there, where you're even going, then we need to talk, because it's my job to make sure you understand exactly where you are, understand exactly where you want to be in the future, create those action steps to get there, and a lot of the how we're going to get there, and then hand you the map so that you can then take control. You can start building your dream business, a business that's going to work for you and not the other way around. It's so important. So this isn't just about business planning. It's not just about writing a 40-page document and full of numbers and words and chucking it in a drawer and never following it and never looking at it again. This is something that's coming from deep inside you, and it's visual in nature. And we're going to use both your conscious and unconscious minds to get the right information. Because like I said right at the start, the only way to create certainty in an uncertain world is ask our questions from within. We need to understand what's going on in here. What do we truly want? What is the path that we truly want to take us to that place that we want to be in the future? We have to design that to give ourselves certainty, belief, confidence, and give ourselves some fulfillment. along the way. Because if we're knowing we're traveling in the right direction to a place that we want to be in the future, to build a better business that's going to serve us and our friends and our family and our new customers, it's going to make us feel absolutely awesome. It's going to give us that confidence that we need to press on. So we're not going to be living in the trenches. We're going to be head and shoulders above your competitors. Never mind below, we're going to be above. And that's a really, really key thing. And once we've completed the program over 8 weeks, we just work literally 2 hours a week for 8 weeks. Then we start going to monthly coaching, so that the stuff that you agree to do when you've built your business by design, you've got the action steps to follow to make sure that you're doing the right things so you can achieve your 1 year goals. So I'm going to help you and hold your hand and make sure you're doing those action steps. I'm going to hold you to account. But not only that, I'm going to make sure you're achieving your financial goals, your revenue goals, your profit goals, and your customer impact goals. And we're going to make sure all those vital signs, the measurements that we need to measure, are being measured on a weekly basis, so we can spot anything that's going wrong early, so that we don't let it fester and drag on. So if anything's going wrong in your business, we can pull out those things, we can put a solution in place, we can put them back and watch the numbers return to where they need to be. So it's a great program. It's going to help you with your mindset. It's going to help you with your emotional connection with your business. It's going to help you get your mojo back for your business and get you excited again about where you're going, why you're going there, and what it's going to be like when you get there. It's going to give you that confidence and passion and, that laser guided focus on doing something for you. So not about anyone else, isn't this? Yeah, sure. When you do this and when you start on this journey, you're going to be a lot happier. And that happiness is going to rub off onto your friends and family and those people close to you. That interface point with your customers is going to improve because you're going to be much more excited and happy about the things that you're doing for them to improve their lives. And it's just going to be an amazing journey. And like I say, I've worked with over 300 businesses in the last couple of years, and they've all achieved positive results. Some bigger than others, some massive results. Some people have sold their businesses for millions of pounds, like Carl Allen, after they've worked with me. And some people have just, doubled, trebled, quadrupled their revenues, profitability, and new customer wins. Some people have actually managed to work less hours while they're doing that as well. They were working 80 hours a week. Now they're working 30 hours a week, and the business is doubling in size every 6 months. It's just a great thing to do, because I know, as your Sherpa guide, I know that you've got all the answers. You might not think it, but you've got all the answers. It's just my job to ask you the right questions. And the only way we can do that is to follow my structure, is to follow the program for 8 weeks, and it's going to give you everything you need to build and grow your dream business. A business is going to work for you and not the other way around. Business by design. If we can build your business by design, you're going to lead a life by design of your choice. No compromises, no bullshit. So guys, what I'm going to do on Wednesday is I'm going to take you through the whole journey of Success GPS, the framework. So we're going to cover off all the framework points so you can understand how it works, and everything you get within the program. And, hopefully it's going to give you a bit of an insight into the inner workings. And hopefully if you sat on the fence thinking, shall I do it? Shall I not do it? I'm interested because this Andy, he's motivational, he's inspirational, he's always positive. I am, because I'm running my business by design. I'm living my life by design, and that's the way I choose to do it. And it gives me some control over the world that we're living in, this uncertain world. And I want the same for you. So all you need to do, if you're interested in having a conversation, we can just chat. We'll book a call in the diary. We'll do it on Zoom or the phone call. Let's listen to where you're at right now. Let's listen to where you want to be in the future at the top of your mountain. And let me give you some advice and some input into how I can help you get from A to B. Because, business is not complex. It's only complex because we make it complex. It's actually dead straightforward. And what I want to do is I want to help you build your dream business. So I'm Andy Henderson, guys. This is Sherpa Guidance, episode 49. Episode 50 is on Wednesday, where I'm going to take you through the framework of Success GPS. Then I'm going to share with you on Friday how I implemented it in my business and how I do it every year, and what positive impact that occurs by me doing that within my business. Not just talking about everyone else's business, but mine. So I hope you're all well. Hope you had a good weekend. It's a shame we're going into lockdown. But listen, when you're a forward thinker, you always know you're just one step away. You know how to navigate around these challenges. You know that it's within your control. You can do something about it. So, guys, I urge you to be confident, stay safe, take control, and define the business you want to build. Define the life that you want to live. And if you get an obstacle in the road, all you simply do is just reroute around it. No dramas. Okay, guys, so Andy Henderson, Sherpa Guidance, episode 49. It's been great to talk to you. Just remember, guys, you're just one step away.